In this video, we're going to talk about the Delonghi PrimaDonna Soul, a coffee maker that's bean to cup, automatic, and has 21 options of beverages at a single touch. The PrimaDonna Soul also has the Bean Adapt technology, which really ensures you're able to unleash the soul of your coffee beans every single time. So watch till the end of the video as I'll go through the best features of this automatic bean to cup coffee maker.
Hey everybody, Jamie here. I'm so excited to talk about this wonderful automatic bean to cup coffee maker right next to me. I've had it at home for about a week and I love every single detail about it. And in this video, I'll tell you why. So stick around till the end to know more about the Delonghi PrimaDonna Soul. The Delonghi PrimaDonna Soul offers a wide variety of traditional beverages, and it offers 21 traditional beverages at a single touch. Just choose which one you want, and voila, you'll have it in less than a minute. But before I show you these options, let's take a look at the parts of the Delonghi PrimaDonna Soul. This is the bean hopper where you put your beans, and you can tightly seal this so it has an aroma-saving cover. Now, if, for instance, you're in the mood for ground coffee, pre-ground coffee, if somebody gave you a bag, you don't have to just use beans on this coffee maker because you have the pre-ground compartment, pre-ground coffee compartment right over here, which comes with a scoop already, and it already has its place here. And this is where you place the pre-ground coffee. So again, you can either use coffee beans or pre-ground coffee. Now this over here is the cup warmer. And let's turn on the machine. As you saw, it already cleansed your nozzle or the coffee dispenser as soon as you turned it on. Aside from the topmost part, which we've already discussed, you have the water tank right over here. Easily slides out, as you can see, and you can also easily put it back in. And whenever you need to fill it up, you'll get a warning on this display, which we'll talk about in a bit. So it really helps you have that perfect cup of coffee without having to think too hard because it takes care of everything for you. As you can see, I took out the water tank and it's telling me to insert water tank. So it's a really smart coffee maker. Now you also have your drip tray over here and your ground coffee tray, which you can easily clean. Just slide it out and you can take this off. Again, if this is full, it will give you a warning and tell you to clean it. And you can also get rid of the liquid in the drip tray as soon as it's full and easily rinse it out. And it easily slides in. Now let's put our water tank back in. This is your LatteCrema system, which is a thermal carafe, which makes it very convenient. Now, this helps you have the perfect froth at the perfect temperature until the very last drop, and it's very consistent. As you can see here, you have the thickness levels. So if you want a cappuccino, it has to be right over here. And if you want a macchiato, what's recommended is in the middle. And if you want a latte, minimal froth or no froth at all is what's recommended, so you place it over here. And when you're done making your milk-based coffee beverage, it tells you to clean. You'll see it right over here, and you'll see that later when we make a few drinks. And you just turn this knob over here and it cleans it up. And what's great about the PrimaDonna Soul too is they've really thought about everything to make it convenient for the user. So when you need to fill up the milk container or the thermal carafe with milk again, you just lift this up. You don't even have to pull it out and fill it up. Just lift it up, put your milk in. Now if you see the door over here, you just lift that up and insert this, and you have your thermal carafe with a LatteCrema system technology attached to your coffee maker already. Now, if you see here, press OK to start the cleaning process or turn milk froth adjustment dial. So let's say OK. You can adjust this too, by the way, depending on what glass you use. So I'm having it clean the nozzle of the milk container now. By the way, if you buy the PrimaDonna Soul, it comes with this coffee pot as well, as one of the options that you have is to brew for up to 6 individuals, and that option is called coffee pot. We'll see it on the screen in a second, but yeah, it comes with this too, which is really an amazing deal. Now this is once again a color touchscreen display. You can easily slide it to the left and slide it to the right to choose your beverage. And you can see how responsive it is, see? As I mentioned earlier, you can choose among 21 of the traditional beverages, which we'll go through in a bit. But before I dive into that, you see profile 1 here, and there's a reason for that. This coffee maker allows you to customize for 5 individuals. So if you have 5 individuals at home with different coffee preferences, you just have to customize it per profile. So we're gonna use profile 1 for this video. Now you have espresso soul here, coffee, cafe, latte, mug to go, which is amazing. I bring coffee to work, so this is perfect for me. You have your espresso, your long black, double espresso. You even have the option to have over ice, latte macchiato. You have your Americano. You have just for hot water, just for hot milk, cappuccino, a stronger dose. You have flat white, or cappuccino plus is what it calls that drink, and just a normal cappuccino. And as mentioned earlier, you have the option for the coffee pot, long, and cappuccino mix. Now for cappuccino mix, what happens there is you have your espresso first before the milk, but we'll get to see that later. That's probably what we'll make. And you have your cortado, which is amazing. So you even get to just have your cortado with a single touch if you choose that. You also have espresso macchiato here, and you have a tea function too. What's great about this tea function is it adjusts the temperature based on what kind of tea you have. So for white tea, it's at the lowest level. For green tea, it adjusts the temperature to a higher level. Oolong tea, a higher level once again, and black tea the highest level for the temperature, because apparently for tea you also have to make sure that the temperature is right for the kind of tea you have. So you don't only have the best cup of coffee, but you also have the best cup of tea if you go for this option. Now you can also customize the size of your tea. So there you go, and highest level for the size. Now let's go back to the options. You also have doppio over here. So aside from these 21 drinks, of course, if you have recipes you want to try out, or if you want to be creative, you can do that because you get the best espresso with this coffee maker. So any milk-based, espresso-based beverage you can make with this coffee maker. But again, it's amazing that you have 21 choices. Now, espresso soul is very interesting, and I'll tell you why. What is really special about this coffee maker is it uses the Bean Adapt technology. And the Bean Adapt technology essentially adapts your coffee machine settings according to the coffee beans that you're using. So it is able to unleash the soul of your coffee beans. So it makes sure that it has the right grinding level, the right dose of coffee, the right infusion temperature. So you're able to still preserve the flavors and aroma of your coffee variety despite the extraction of the coffee. And you really, again, unleash the taste and the flavor of that coffee variety. Now you're able to use the Bean Adapt technology when you download an app called the Delonghi Coffee Link app, which I already have set up on my phone. So I'll show you how the Bean Adapt technology works and how the Coffee Link app works in general. Let's take a look at that now. So this is the Coffee Link app. Now it acts as a remote control, and when you press prepare, it will prepare that drink for you. For instance, if you choose flat white, press prepare, and it automatically will make that drink for you on the coffee maker. All right, so we're gonna make an espresso first. And for that, we're gonna use the espresso glass. This coffee dispenser can be adjusted, by the way, based on the glass that you're using. Even this you can adjust to later on when we make our milk-based coffee beverages. But I wanna show you how you can control the coffee maker using your Coffee Link app. So as you can see, you have the options for the drinks here. And I am gonna choose an espresso so you guys see what it does when I say prepare. And it says preparation underway. And you can hear the machine start. You see the progress as well. And your drink is being prepared by the PrimaDonna Soul. You also see the progress bar there. You see what it's doing, it's brewing coffee, and there you have it, your espresso. And it also says here that you're done, enjoy your beverage. I missed that, but yeah, you'll see that when we make the espresso soul later on. Less than a minute, you have your espresso. And take a look at your crema. Beautiful. So that's our first drink. Now we are gonna make an espresso soul because this is really the highlight of this machine, the Bean Adapt technology, which again really makes use of the technology that adapts your coffee machine settings to according to the coffee beans you use. So you really get the flavors and aroma of your coffee variety. And how are you able to do that? If you look at your app, you just press that. And you'll see here, Bean Adapt. And you can add up to 5 blends to this. So let's add one now. Add new beans, coffee blend. And for that, you can take a look at the package of your coffee beans. So I'm using the blended premium, 70% Arabica, 30% Robusta, Delonghi coffee beans. So based on what I saw there, okay, then I'll have to choose Arabica and Robusta. Okay, next. And then you choose coffee roast level. And for that, you can take a look at your package again. And you see here city, which is medium dark. You can see the color spectrum there on the package as well. So let's choose medium dark. Next. And let's save that as Delonghi Premium. To what you want to name it. And it figures it out for you. So if you can see here, it's already thought about the perfect settings. So for temperature medium, grinding level medium, and espresso soul aroma medium. And you just save that. Would you like to enable your new coffee beans profile? Yes. Let's take a picture of our coffee beans, just so you remember what it is. Again, you can add up to as many as 5. Go. And save. And there you have it. Profile is saved. And every time you use these beans, you can just use that. I've already said I want to enable it. Now let's go back to the drinks menu. Now if I say I want an espresso soul, again I'll ask for the machine to prepare that. It's going to use the settings that was already figured out earlier. And preparation underway, and you can already see that the machine is preparing your espresso sole. And there's your perfect espresso. Again, with a bean adapt technology that is present in this coffee maker, you're able to really preserve the flavors and aroma of your coffee variety. For our third drink, let's make a cappuccino mix. So for this, you can adjust your nozzle and also your coffee dispenser, and you just look for the drink that you want. And in this case, we want a cappuccino mix. Remember, for this coffee maker, you have the option of going for cappuccino, cappuccino plus, and you have here the cappuccino mix. So all you need to do is press that, and it's reminding you, see, it's so smart, it's reminding you to turn the dial to this, the thickest option for your froth. Press that, and you see that your beverage is being made. Grinding. So for a cappuccino mix, it starts with your espresso. And then it moves on to your milk. Your beverage is ready. All right, and it's telling you to clean it. You can escape that, or cancel it rather, or you can clean it if you want to. So if you want to have your cafe experience at home, it's possible with the use of your Delonghi PrimaDonna sole. You can even add cinnamon to your cappuccino mix there. I think I put more than enough for the cappuccino mix. All right, so there you have it. We've made 2 espressos, 1 espresso sole, and this is your cappuccino. Let's do another milk beverage, and for that, why don't we do, there's only essentially planning to do 4, but let's do 5 instead for this. Let's do the latte macchiato. I really like this drink. So just press that. Starts with your milk, which I should show you. Take a look at how pretty this drink is. I should have probably used a smaller glass. But you can see it says beverage is ready, and your drink looks like the image on the screen. Milk, first layer, coffee, the froth. Looks similar, right? So we have 4 drinks so far, and we're gonna end with a drink that isn't an option. Even though you have so many options, you have 21 options for this. But it's easy to do as long as you have your espresso. So let's make that now. For our last drink, let's make an iced mocha. So it's not part of the options here of the 21 options. I mean, yes, you have a lot of options, but again, you can be as creative as you want. And for an iced mocha, you just need your chocolate syrup or sauce, your milk, and ice, and your espresso. So since we can have the best espresso with this coffee maker, we can make an iced mocha. So I already have a glass here with the first layer in. That's the chocolate sauce. I'm gonna add ice to this, and then I'll add the espresso and then milk over it. And then since we already have espressos here, we're gonna use this. last step is to add your milk. Look at how pretty your iced mocha is. Made at home. Again, you don't even have to step out to have your cafe experience. You can have your cafe experience at home. You're safer. You are able to calibrate your coffee based on your preferences as well. So there you have it. These are just a few of the drinks you can make using your PrimaDonna soul. And that is the Delonghi PrimaDonna Soul. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Again, it has the Bean Adapt technology to ensure you have the perfect cup every single time, as it really balances your infusion temperature, the dose of your coffee, the grinding level, and it makes sure you have the best cup every single time. You don't even have to think about it. You have your LatteCrema system, you have your aroma saving cover over here. It's easy to clean, and you have the option of having 21 drinks at a single touch. This is touchscreen too. I love it, and I know you will love it as well. Again, thank you so much for watching this. Until next time.